Welcome, Flyers fans. You're listening to Chris Mayer, Flyers Fan Mania 93 on YouTube.
All right, so Flyers lose 4-3 to the Buffalo Sabres. If I'm being honest, this game really aggravated me. It wasn't for the fact that they were really up 2-0. It was more of the fact that this was very similar to the Washington 9-2 loss, the 5-3 loss to Anaheim, and it's just, recently the Flyers have had a really tough time being able to get a shooting mentality, even just to get shots. An atrocious second period again. If you remember the Anaheim game, they're outshot 17-4 in that second period. Tonight they're outshot 18-3 in the second. Just unreal how this team one night has a decent second period. Didn't have the best second period against the Rangers. And Mike Yeo and company talked post-game about how they wanted to get that shooting mentality. And the Flyers honestly had a couple good looks in this game. But before we get into that, let's break down the lines. Van Riemsdyk, Hayes, and Tippett, Lindblom, Lawton, Konechny, Farabee, Frost, and Brink, Cates, Thompson, and McEwen. Provorov with Zamula, so Zamula goes up to the first pair. Sanheim and Kanon, Yandel and Adard. Jones is in net for this one. Sandstrom was backup, so my guess would be that Sandstrom would play tomorrow because this is a back-to-back home and home against Buffalo. So as I said, the Flyers get two quick goals. One from which looked to be Bobby Brink's first individual goal, but it ended up being credited to Farabee as he stuffed it home. Really nice play, 1-0 there on the really nice breakaway move. Good anticipation from Brink to even set up the play for himself. 2-0. Tippett would score. Great play by Sanheim to join the rush. Separate the defender, get a little open space for Tippett, backhander goes straight in, 2-0. So a good start. And if you remember that there were games earlier in the year that the Flyers had at least got the first goal, got an early goal. If they weren't getting many chances, they went down, scored again. So they get two goals, and they're up 2-0. They didn't play great. It felt like after their second goal, they really didn't touch the puck much. And that continued in the second period. Flyers had one power play in this first period. Didn't really do much with it. Brink had one play where he just took it to the net, but that was pretty much it. Buffalo had a power play. Jones had a couple nice saves. It just felt like the Flyers were kind of chasing, and that was literally the memo of this game. Buffalo would get 4 goals in this period. Power play goal early from Okposo to make it 2-1. Dahlin would score off a turnover from Sanheim. Dahlin ended up being wide open on the odd man opportunity, and he scores. Flyers would actually get a goal. Konechny would score to make it 3-2. Beautiful shot down the wing. Great play to beat Samuelson. And it was just a beautiful shot. 3-3. Hinostroza scores. Then Thompson will make it 4-3. That is the most aggravating part of this period, is the fact that it's not like we've seen this before. And the last time they were in Buffalo, Thompson had a really good game, had a couple of goals. It is so frustrating when you sit there and you get absolutely dominated for a period, and you actually score a goal on one of the 3 shots, and you don't generate any other offense besides that. It's so frustrating to me. Just a terrible, terrible, terrible period. And even in the third, they couldn't really get anything going in the first couple of minutes. They had 3 power plays, too, back to back pretty much. One on a trip and call, Yandel would draw a hold, and then Adder got tripped up. So 2 trips and hold. And they had chances. They were better than the first power play they had in the first period, but still, it's just so frustrating to me how the team can't capitalize on opportunities. They say the same things, they say the right things, but they nearly do half of the right things to win games. So that's the problem. I mean, look, as much as we're really going to be looking at this stuff, this is most likely their lineup for the rest of the year. They have 7 games left. This is most likely it. I mean, Ristolainen's out for the year. Brown Mike Lenton is likely to be done, most likely. Carter Hart, not definite, but it looks pretty unlikely that Hart will be playing. So this is probably the Flyers lineup for the remaining handful of games here. If there's one thing that I want this team to build in these remaining games, is just be able to leave. Last season they had so much stuff that they carried over into this year, and it's if there's one thing I want them to do is try to find the building blocks to the identity you want to build. If there's, and obviously that's on everybody's mind, but it's like they can't keep losing these games, and if they can at least, special teams, if that can get a little bit better, like it's just unbelievable, man. And it's just the way they play. Like they had an average first, and in the third they just 3 power plays, and it was a lot of passing, perimeter passing. And the last 30 seconds, it literally took them like 30 seconds just to free the puck up from the wall, then get it up the ice. They call timeout. It just unbelievable. I mean, 4-goal second period again. If you remember the last game against Washington, the 9-2 loss, only 21 shots that entire game. They had 21 again tonight. Like, it's just the same things have just been killing them in recent games. And it's been over and over and over again. It's just like that dramatic effect that keeps trickling down. So we'll see. They have Buffalo again tomorrow. Let me know your guys' thoughts below. Remember, SeatGeek and Garrett Construction, you can use code SeatGeek. You can use code Flyers to Mania for $20 off your order. And Garrett Construction, if you mention Flyers to Mania 93, you get 10% off your order there as well. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you all again soon.